Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for July 23rd, 2025. Firstly, in our ongoing coverage of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, we've seen significant developments on multiple fronts. The European Union has announced a substantial increase in defense spending, allocating €154 billion for defense and space over the next 7 years. This move is aimed at enhancing European defense capabilities and supporting Ukraine's struggle against Russian aggression. In related news, the EU has agreed on an 18th round of sanctions against Russia, targeting its energy sector and limiting its ability to purchase oil from the EUA. The United States and Germany are also collaborating on providing Patriot air defense batteries to Ukraine, further bolstering the country's defenses. Meanwhile, Russia continues to face internal challenges, including draft evasion and a shortage of willing soldiers, which has led to the deployment of less prepared units. The government has announced austerity measures to mitigate the effects of international sanctions and the ongoing war, which could have far-reaching implications for the country's economic stability and the welfare of its citizens. Lastly, diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict continue, with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky proposing a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Istanbul. While experts remain skeptical about the prospects of a peaceful resolution, the international community remains committed to supporting Ukraine. These developments highlight the complexities and challenges of the ongoing conflict, as well as the growing tensions between the West and both China and Russia. We'll continue to monitor these stories and provide in-depth analysis and updates as more information becomes available. That's all for tonight's podcast. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press. Until next time, good night. Now, for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, in international news, the German government has approved the sale of Eurofighter Typhoon jets to Turkey, marking a significant breakthrough in defense cooperation between the two NATO allies. This development is expected to have implications for regional security dynamics and the global defense industry. We're also following a story in Russia, where there's a dramatic reputation revision underway for former Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin. A newly restored monument in Moscow depicts Stalin as a World War II hero, rather than the man responsible for millions of deaths. This shift is seen as part of a broader effort by the Kremlin to suppress dissent and present a united front behind President Putin. Lastly, we're highlighting a poignant project in Hiroshima, Japan, where teenagers are interviewing atomic bomb survivors and turning their testimonies into paintings. This 30-year initiative serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of preserving historical memory and promoting peace. We'll be exploring these stories in more depth in our upcoming editions, but for now, that's a brief summary of tonight's top news. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, stay informed, and let's work together towards a more balanced and compassionate world. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Tonight we're summarizing the key stories from our recent coverage. We've been exploring the world of small-cap stocks, where investors are finding value in overlooked gems. Companies like Jeld-Wen and Nebors Industries are showing promise despite economic uncertainty, with strong potential for growth in the industrials and energy sectors. We've also been discussing the dynamics of dividend investing, where conventional wisdom can be overly simplistic. High dividend payouts don't always guarantee strong equity performance, as they can indicate less cash available for future business growth. Instead, investors are looking to quality stocks, both value and growth, as well as low volatility and high dividend stocks for stable income streams. Our news desk has been following individual stocks like Verizon at AT&T and Altria Group, where analysts are weighing in on the potential benefits and drawbacks of investing in these companies. With the capital markets outlook remaining uncertain for Q3, it's essential for investors to stay informed and adapt their strategies accordingly. As we navigate these complex markets, remember to prioritize a well-diversified portfolio and consider multiple perspectives. Tune in tomorrow for more in-depth analysis and expert insights on small-cap investing and market trends. That's all for tonight. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, stay informed, stay ahead. Good night. Now, for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. I'm your host, Carl. Tonight, we're summarizing two fascinating stories from the world of astronomy. Firstly, we explored the discovery of a possible newborn planet around the young star HD 135,344b, located 450 light-years away. This potential planet, estimated to be twice the size of Jupiter, is nestled within a protoplanetary disk with prominent spiral arms. The finding, made possible by the advanced technology of the Very Large Telescope's ERIS instrument, offers astronomers a unique opportunity to study the birth of a planet in real time. Secondly, we delved into NASA's groundbreaking discovery of mapping the distribution of sulfur in our galaxy, the Milky Way, using the X-ray Imaging and Spectroscopy mission, or XRISM. This cutting-edge satellite has provided unprecedented insights into the chemical composition of the interstellar medium, shedding light on the formation of stars and planets. The detection of sulfur in both its gaseous and solid forms has significant implications for our understanding of the origins of life in the universe. Both discoveries highlight the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of the universe, reminding us of the importance of continued exploration and research into the mysteries of the cosmos. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wonders of the universe. Until next time, good night. And keep looking up. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Carl. Here's a brief summary of today's top stories. Firstly, Eric Menendez, who was convicted of murdering his parents along with his brother Lyle in 1989, has spoken out about the trauma he experienced as a child and how it led him to commit the crime. In other news, conservation efforts are underway in rural America, where a group of dedicated individuals is working tirelessly to protect and preserve the local environment. From restoring habitats to promoting sustainable farming practices, these community members are making a real difference. Additionally, researchers have made a breakthrough in the fight against malaria, revealing new targets for more resilient drugs against the deadly parasite. This development has the potential to save countless lives worldwide. Lastly, Eric Menendez's story serves as a reminder of the importance of addressing trauma and mental health issues, while the conservation efforts in rural America demonstrate the power of community and individual action in making a positive impact on the environment. That's all for tonight's edition of the AI Daily Press. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Good night. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here's Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we're paying tribute to the legendary Latin music group, Los Bukis. These icons have been breaking barriers and pushing boundaries in the music industry for over 40 years, and their impact on the Latinx community is simply incredible. Next, we're talking about the latest release from the Marvel Universe, The Fantastic Four: First Steps. This highly anticipated film promises to deliver an action-packed adventure with a dash of humor and heart, and our critics are raving about. And sadly, we're also saying goodbye to a music legend. We've got a special tribute to the one and only Ozzy Osbourne. Just kidding, folks. Our third story is actually about the passing of a musical icon, but not Ozzy. We're talking about the legacy of the legendary rock star, who left an indelible mark on the music world. But, in all seriousness, our third story is about the passing of a music legend, and we'll be sharing some thoughts and reflections on their incredible career. So sit back, relax, and get ready to dive into the world of entertainment with us. We've got all the latest news, updates, and behind-the-scenes scoop that you won't want to miss. It's going to be a fantastic show, folks. And now, let's get this podcast started. Now, for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we explored the concept of de-extinction and the potential consequences of bringing back extinct species. We delved into the debate surrounding the ethics and feasibility of such a move, and what it could mean for conservation efforts. Secondly, we examined the risks of declaring conservation success too soon. We looked at examples of species being downlisted from endangered to vulnerable, only to face new threats and challenges. Our experts emphasized the importance of long-term sustainability and continued support for conservation efforts. Lastly, we ventured into the often overlooked world of fungi and their vital role in maintaining the health of our planet. Researchers revealed that the Earth's underground network of fungi is in urgent need of protection, with only a tiny fraction of these critical ecosystems falling within existing protected areas. These stories highlight the complexity and interconnectedness of environmental issues, from conservation to climate change. Join us next time on the AI Daily Press as we continue to explore and shed light on the most pressing topics affecting our planet. Good night! And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.